Rebound Evans. Falcons in transition. Hollander now to Albert, over to Lee. Haney passes left. Evans, Lee, looking for somebody, going to Haney. Hands it off, a little too far, but Evans got it, Lee got it anyway, and that pass tipped, and that's stolen by Gu as she steals it from Hollander. Layup is good.
Up there for Voliva. Today Voliva wearing number 25 for Anchorage. Simon Fraser facing pressure each time, bringing the ball up the court. This time Vanderham will turn it over, but Swant refusing to give in.
They dribble to him automatically, old beeline action right there, cutting back door, led to the pass to the pass to the dunk.
Toby and Yeye with that booming jam. Jordan Young feeds it across. They whip it around, back out now to the wing to Johnston. Johnston now going to try to work on Dixon. That's not too nice. Gets the screen, can't use it. Young is open in the corner, a long three. Rolled off, no. Rebound tip. It's still a fight for it. Young saves it, and he's going to save it of champions. And they've got Jonesboro and John Marshall, Virginia. So the schedule does not lighten up.
Not at all.
John Marshall down at City of Palms this week. Stargell hesitates and stepped on the end line. I like.
And Dryman now quickly up the court to Swant. They'll look for Vanderhelm. Jones to the corner. Dryman will work it back up top. Simon Fraser. Shot clock down to 12 here. Simon Fraser can't find any penetrating lanes here as they try to work around the perimeter. This time a skip.
Maurice Harvey, he has 7. Lorenzo Anderson, he has 6.
You know, once again, you know, as I've heard on numerous times, the Nature Boy Ric Flair, right?
In the backcourt, they've already forced a 10-second violation in this game in the backcourt, but not much more. And now Haining driving left, throws it straight up in the air with the right hand, no good, but McPhee is there with the rebound. Here's Shim. Goes to the left side, and that's picked off.
It was the right pass, just the wrong shot. Not a good shot.
95 seconds to go, 11-point game, 30-19. Allatoona in red has the lead. North Gwinnett trailing, and they are in possession with the white and may lose the possession. Johnson had to chase it back toward the timeline. 85 seconds.
Once again, Allatoona is extending North Gwinnett probably out of their comfort zone to where they usually start their offense.
Passing lane shot. And
Lee, and then stolen. And she'll bounce it over to Shim. Rachel Shim with it right side. Shim is going to work it over to McPhee. Now Hollander, top of the circle. Hands it off to Shim. McPhee. 7 to shoot, stolen away, and then a
Once again, great penetration. Got the defenses to take and sink in. Hit him with that European pass across for the nice three-pointer by Ard.
in the middle, pass tipped and stolen by.
Good rebound tipped into the hands of McPhee. Back the other way. Here comes McPhee. She's going to go to Hollander. 7:05 left to play. McPhee with it. Goes to Lee. Hollander. Pagano. Shim. And now here is McPhee. 8 to shoot. Inside. Pagano. Reverse. No. Rebound. Out of bounds. Last time.
Don't seem to have that same pop that we're used to seeing them have. And some of it is just, you know, trying to live up to expectations and not necessarily having the personnel for that. Some other things as well. Is
McPhee with it. Near the top of the circle. Going to Hollander right side. Now Lee. Shim. Lost the ball. Bad pass. Tipped and stolen by McNair.
White bottoms, and they've got red numbers, black lettering, and they are on defense first. It is Maurice Harvey, Tim Stargell, Lorenzo Anderson, Jermon Clark, and Kevin Page, the 5 on the floor, to start it for Miller Grove. No good.
Multiple rotations. Nice little backdoor cut. Easy layup. Keep the game simple, fellas.
Here's Page. Page now to Harvey. Harvey spins it to Stargell. Stargell's pass, a turnover. He was going for Jermon Clark.
Lindsay Lee will inbound for the Falcons. Haley Bennett in the game. And here is McPhee. Bennett's in for Albert. And now here's Bennett. She gives it to Haining. 17 to shoot. Haining coming in. Kicks out Lee. Here's Bennett. Over to Hollander. Inside. Broken up. Intent for Haining.
Swallowed up off the glass. Good board by Clark.
And once again, that was great. That was great offense right there by Allatoona. One of the things throughout my coaching career, you got to sometimes fake a pass to make a pass.
Floater up, back iron, no good. Edwards,
You can't be up 20 and lose at home.
At all. To a inferior opponent.
Mm-hmm.
Not taking anything away from that opponent.
I think it was your shooting against Coach Paul that came back to haunt him.
Coach Paul will not want any more of me. With a 3-ball, and all of a sudden they're beginning to find the net. 30-24.
Once again, 3 straight threes by Allatoona.
Trailing by 6, Stargell gives it over to Harvey. Harvey now in and back to Harvey. Harvey pulls the left wing 3. Hill of the rim, no. Anderson rebound, puts it up with the left hand, no. Rebound, Page dropped it, fought for it. Ard couldn't get it. Cam Rowan with the booming right, dribble over now to J.R. Reed. Reed gets the screen from Campbell. Campbell now gives it over to Reed. Now back to Johnston. Johnston picked up by Dixon. Dixon is in it. Dixon is really in it. He's giving him fits. Gives it to Campbell. Half a minute to go. Campbell now spins it to Young. Young goes baseline, blew right by him, but a bad pass out to the top. Rowan steps in, elbow jumper, good. He rattled it right on.
And instead of him attacking, he waited for the trap to come. You got to attack somebody, or you got to get it out of there, or you're going to put yourself in the coffin corner.
Kick it back now on the inbound for Miller Grove. Miller Grove, winner of 7 state titles. You know the last time they went back-to-back seasons without a state title, Coach?
I do not know that, but once again, you will know that because you are.
Third quarter.
He was the one that sparked Allatoona with those 3 threes.
That's right. As my good buddy Barry Browner would say, a quick 9, a quick 9.
He's been going to the Joel Hillsman School of Shooting.
49-39. Driving. Oh, no. Work when you're playing a pressing team and you practice against 6.
Very much so.
Okay.
We used to practice against 7 when I was at Florida.
Okay.
You know, speaking of getting your hands on the ball, Coach, you said something. How many deflections do you want a game?
About 35.
Indoor or outdoor sport court needs. Go to CBASports.com. Lewis Preston, Sylvester Williams. I'm Joel Hillsman. Coach on Coach Hood during the quarter timeout.
Well, I thought he did a great job. Tempo. Dixon setting the tempo up top. Our boys like that free safety to use a football reference, getting his hands on steals and making great decisions.
I'm just going to call it sheer theft. This is thievery. All the way. Stop. There's a long 3. Rolling. Hill of the rim.
Which led right there from Chester to Santa Bria for that layup. Could have been an offensive foul right there.
Yes, it was. Very much so. Campbell spins it into the corner to Cooper, gives it back to Martin. Martin with under 10 seconds, now back into that corner to Cooper. Cooper to Rowan. Rowan, a deep, long 3. Front iron, no.
It's the Seawolves of Alaska Anchorage. For the Seawolves, they're number 4 in Division II in the polls. 16-1 overall, 9-0 in the GNAC. They've won 11 in a row against the SPU Falcons.
And for them on both ends of the floor.
Ogboy now in double figures. He has 10. He had 8 in the first half to go along with Devin Dixon's 8. As they were the high men for Allatoona.
Another steal right there. He had great rotation there in the paint to get his hand on the ball, which led to getting them the ball back.
Cooper at the top. Spins it to the right side. Extra pass in the corner to Johnson. Good close out by Sanabria. Sanabria really closed out on him, so Johnson brings it back and will work it with 5:14. Screen from Campbell.
Once again, when you have that length and size, you got to take advantage of it.
There's a floater by Campbell, no good.
That his defense has led the offense for.
Half a minute to go, third quarter. Young spins it across to Martin. Martin now back to Rowan. Cam Rowland, the obvious leader of this ball club. Campbell has been very quiet. Young is in the corner and another turnover.
And here's Dryden now with the basketball. Quickly up court to Tia Sang. Swan, high post to Hart. Deflected, but Sang gets it, and they find Swant with a 3-ball. Sophie's.
I think they wound up hitting 8 threes in their last game, but that's 20 threes in 2 games. That came a lot from spacing. But here, defensively, they haven't been able to do it because of Allatuna's defense.
Yeah, Allatuna's definitely imposed their will on North Gwinnett defensively. And you know what? Once again, I give the Bulldogs credit of keeping their resolve and keeping this game relatively respectable.
36-19, 17-point lead. There's McCormick floating. It's front iron, no good. Rebound.
Down, and now Anchorage now back in the lead. Head coach Ryan McCarthy doing it with defense first. 12-11 towards the end of the opening quarter of play here from the West Gym atop Burnaby Mountain. Drynan now for Simon Fraser. Finds Hart going to the basket. Claudia this season, but bringing some nice length to this team defensively. Just watch what she does. And certainly the Clan maximizing their 8-person bench here in terms of everything they can offer in terms of their skill sets. Here's Drynan now, down to 14 seconds left in the quarter. Literally no difference between game and shot as Taylor pivots, finds Taylor Jackson. Nicole Vanderhelm now, 2 seconds, they've got to shoot, then Taylor gets it up.
Free throw no good, rebound going to McPhee. Back the other way we go. Jordan hustling in transition, she gets it to Hollander, now it's Shim. Shim will take it, and she passes left side to Albert. Albert finding Shim. Right side, she's going to go to McPhee, fakes, scoops right hand, can't make it.
Lay in. 63-53 the score. It's a 9-point Alaska lead. Here's Sophie Swant driving, pulls up at the free throw line. Jones being hounded defensively, so she'll step back. Shot clock now at 10 with 1:28 left in the quarter. Sophie cutting Jones, she saves it and gets it back up 4 on the shot clock, and Talek with a miss, but Kendall!
As the Seawolves get ready for another line change, they have 3 people, make it 4 people on the scores table, and now 5 people. And that one's stolen away from Pagano. McNair takes. There's your line change for the Seawolves. And now here is Shim with it. Finds Albert. Albert, front court. For the Falcons, you also have Shim and Hollander in for McPhee, 3 points. Assist to Stallworth, and that makes it 24-18. Falcons still up 6. Bouncer here to Albert. Goes to Pagano. Back to Albert. Albert, right side. Going to Pagano. Hands off McPhee. Shot from the left side. Lee, no good from deep, and the rebound.
Explosion by Lange to the basket. Sayla Lange with a great move there. Again, a freshman there for Alaska Anchorage, a young player finding her spot in the rotation. So Lange with a great job. Swant to Vanderhelm, 1 minute remaining. Nicole can't get the...
And she's going to go to Albert. Jaylee Albert takes it. Albert against McNair. Gets away from her. And she'll bounce it over to Shim. Shim, left side. Bounces to Haining. Shot on the way. And it's going in and out. Rebound tipped and into the hands of...
A lot of new Anchorage players, including Rodrika Ware, number 5, who's guarding the Clan coming up the court. Taylor Drynan, number 5, with a basketball, crosses the center stripe. 4:22 to halftime in a 1-point Clan lead. Swant the handoff to Tia Sang. He'll swing it. Vanderhelm wants the 3 again. In and out. Tough break there. Swant pursues.
And it's Valiva and Cloninger in for the Seawolves, for Lange and Wandersea. For the Falcons, Riley Evans checking in for Jordan McPhee. Here's Shim. She gets the pass away from Gu. And now here is Haining, hands it off to Lee, who then goes to Evans. Evans, left side, passes to the right corner or near it with Lee. Passes width of the court. Haining got it. And now she's trapped in the corner after getting the pass from Evans. The Seawolves within 6, 31-25. A minute 24 left till halftime. Falcons trying to hang on to this lead as Haining with it. Over to Evans. Evans passes left. Shim gave it to him.
Moved by a 5'3" guard to post up. Sydney Stallworth doing a great job there in the turnaround effort to carom that ball home in a 33-29 lead now. Clan offense is in a bit of a drought right now. And Claudia.
You also have Gu and Cloninger in, and there's the inbounds to Albert, being trapped instantly in the backcourt, and now along the sideline. It's a tie-up, and the assist to Gu, and that gets the Seawolves back within 7. Not going away by any stretch. At every moment, it seems like the Falcons may be about to pull away from the Seawolves. The Seawolves just seem to hit a big 3 as inbounds from the baseline. Got to get this in 5 seconds or less, and they go to Bennett. Haley Bennett being trapped by 2, make it 3 Seawolves, but you got to Lee, and now here comes Bennett. Maybe a chance for her in transition. She stops, gives it to Pagano. And now here's Haining. Haining inside. Pagano throws it up. No. Rebound tip back. I get away in 5 seconds or less. They do to Hollander, and now here's Lee. Outlet pass caught by Bennett. Bennett backing up. Bennett to Hollander. Bennett. Lee, top of the circle. Going to Haining, right corner. Back to Lee for 3. No. Rebound in.
Score the basketball underneath. A great sign if you're an Anchorage fan. They come out of the halftime, and the player that was targeted to shut down scorers on the first possession of the third quarter of play. So the largest lead of the game is now at 9 points here for the Seawolves. Here's Swant, tries to power that shot through a double team, can't do it.
And the inbounds pass coming up here, and it goes to McPhee. McPhee in the backcourt. Going to Bennett. Haley Bennett bounces here to Lee. Lee's going to find somebody, anybody. Lindsay Lee near the top of the circle gives it to Haining. Passes tipped by Stallworth. Tip.
The jump shot there is going to fall. And that's number 44, Sydney Stallworth with the jump shot. Flat with a 9-6 lead here. Drynan bringing the ball up against pressure. To Sands. Up top, Sophie looks down low to Taylor Jackson. Taylor, she would love to have that one back again, but an offensive rebound and a reset here for the Clan.
That's 39 points so far here. Falcons with 46, but it's enough. And now here comes McPhee. It's enough so far, that is. McPhee over to Hollander. It's going to go to Shim. Shim directing traffic. That's a step to the left. Finds McPhee. McPhee coming in. She's going to go kick it out to Shim. Now Lee in the corner for 3. No, it's too far. Hollander gets the rebound, trying to kick.
They have a variety of different junk defenses. Their hands are everywhere. So you've got to be good with your passes. You got to come to meet the ball. You got to be strong with the ball.
You talked a lot about meeting the pass, and right now, Allatoona, the defensive pressure, if you don't meet the pass, there will be no pass to meet. 5:20 to go, 8-0 out of the gate. And I think North Gwinnett has 8 turnovers. Cam Rowland
knocked down the triple. 15-13 is the score. Wholesale changes coming up for Anchorage, who get a hand up in the defense with a quick, easy basket from Cloninger to make it a 12-point game. You look at the tape, you say, what do they do best? How do we take it away from them, and what can that help us do? They're denying three-point shooting at one end. They're turning it into fast break, easy buckets at the other end. And that's why they're ranked number 6 in the country right now, these Alaska Anchorage Seawolves. Turnaround move.
Cloninger and Wandersea. And for the Falcons, you had McPhee check in for Evans. And we get a foul here on Voliva, her first, team's 4th of the quarter, as that ball gets poked free. But it's into the hands of McPhee after Gu poked it away. And now here is McPhee, throws it up.
Clear that they have decided to make that their way of getting back into the basketball game and dictating the tempo. And it is paying dividends here. They get a
Riley Evans, who inbounds from the baseline here. Got to get away in 5 seconds or less. And
growing schools in the state overall.
Beautiful area up that way, too. Pretty good baseball team up there. They've been pretty good in
all
everything.
sports.
Yeah. Lacrosse has been well.
Football's been really good.
I had the pleasure of covering their baseball team this year with Kyle Jacobson, and man, was he something special.
Yeah, we got to actually see the lacrosse team a couple of times on Lacrosse 5 TV.
That's exactly right, yep. There's a drive by Jordan Young out to Sheriff. Sheriff puts it on the floor, floats it up high. It's off to the left. It was bothered.